Holy shit. Yes, you have lost her. Sorry, buddy. End of video. Okay. Let's see where you fucked up. Hey guys, Hector Castillo, Poppy from girlschase.com. Today we're gonna do something interesting. I received a DM on Instagram, as I often do, and if you want to DM me on Instagram and possibly make it into a video like this, go ahead and check the description below for a link to my Instagram, or check out right here. David will put what my Instagram is, and you can search. Fuck you, David, do it. And so he texted me, as we'll go through now. I'm subscribed to your YouTube channel. I'd like to learn more. First of all, don't fucking send me texts like this. It's so sometimes I get guys like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, man, I mean, I get it. I'm a human being. I should respond, hey, how are you? But when I'm getting a bunch of these, it's like, okay, I'm trying to help you. So help me help you by sending me a complete story, situation, text message, screenshots, whatever. Send me some context so I can help you, right? Because I'm probably not going to be your friend. I mean, we're friends in some ways, but I'm not going to be your best buddy. I'm not going to just have fucking random conversations. Sometimes I do. I'm not a fucking king. I can talk to anyone, right? But I don't mean to be elitist. If you're going to message me, fucking send me something that I can work with and don't waste my time. Because I'm very unlikely to respond to messages like this. But I was in a good mood. And I was just like, all right, I know how to get quickly here. Tell me the last time you fucked up with a girl. Details. We find your problem there. It's true. If you want to get better with girls, the best way is to look at the last 3 fuck-ups you've had or the past 3 successes you've had. And usually there might be a hint in those interactions as to what your issue is, because usually your issue is a pattern of behavior. It's not just a one-time thing. You tend to always act this way or text this way and it loses you girls. So I asked him, when's the last time you fucked up? And I'll help you fix it. So this is long and I'm gonna go through it and read it because this is my first time reading the whole thing, but just fucking bear with it. Skip another minute or 2 if you want to get straight to the advice. But context is always super important. You guys want answers. I want to get better with girls. I want to know how to approach a girl. I want to know how to talk to her. I want to know how to, I want to know how to suck dick. Get my dick sucked. I want to know how to eat pussy. I want to know how to lay pipe. Yeah, but context is super important. I can give you generalized advice, but the best advice I can give you is contextual, specific advice for you based on your life, your dick, your face, your girl history, everything. Now, the way we do that is coaching, but not a lot of you can afford that because I charge a fucking pretty penny for it. So this is me just doing a full evaluation of one guy's problem over text and basically doing coaching. So, long story, I'll shorten it. It sends me a fucking 10 texts. It's not really short. Met a girl with good, meet, cute story. Oh, I found out what that phrase means, meet cute. I think it's like it's a phrase in movies or something like that for like, I don't know how to say it exactly, but I just learned this phrase and it's interesting someone used it. It's called a meet cute. So she found me on Insta. First hang, she brought a girlfriend. She has a boyfriend or a guy she's seeing but isn't sure about him, okay? That night, kissed, second based. She called her phone with mine, so got her number. Second base is fingering or no, titties. I think second base is like getting her titties out or something. Everyone has different definitions. We hung out for most every day for where the fuck is this guy from? I think some Asian country. Well, his name is, I don't know. Okay. His English is either garbage or he's just making it super quick. We hung out for most every day for the next couple weeks. She'd pay for everything, but never got back. I think he was just doing short texts. He can speak fine. Okay. She'd pay for everything, but never got back to second base, so you couldn't get back to it. All just over the clothes. Okay, so second base is, yeah, having her titties out. So now she keeps her clothes on. Some kisses, but she'd pull back from them randomly. Sometimes tight-lipped kisses, so just, not very sexy. The whole time I was suggesting we get a Netflix and chill / cuddle date at her house. No. One time I suggested another date at a nice restaurant, says she couldn't commit to anything because her old roommate, Guy, is coming back in town and gets to stay at her place. That sounds like a lie. She sends a snap message saying if she's not playing games, she's doing one of 3 things. Then sends a dog filter snap of her and the guy. So yeah, I knew it was bullshit. If she's not playing games, she's doing one of 3 things. So she likes to play games, or she's fucking sucking dick or getting fucked in the ass. Okay. Hung out after a couple times, but now she pulls my hands off of her, I think, and gives me the tightest lipped kiss ever, only after I convince her I haven't kissed anyone else, okay? Then goes back inside to hang with the ex-roommate. Last time we hung out though, after I didn't act interested unless she broke it off with the guy she's seeing and it's a real date. She said I might be able to hang at her house. Ex-roommate left, get dinner, but I told her I was worried, like she was just using me as an emotional dildo in place of a boyfriend. Not exact words. Should have used those words. Probably would have been pretty funny. She said, sorry, I felt that way, and let's just be friends now. Also gonna give me space, almost complete radio silence now, intermittently snap, but otherwise says busy, I believe I've lost her. Yes, you have lost her. Sorry, buddy. End of video, okay. Let's see where you fucked up. So first date, she brought a girlfriend. This is very rare, unless you're in a country where this is super normal. I've only had it happen to me a couple times, and usually it's by context. Like I meet them both together, so I go on a double date kind of. She has a boyfriend and a guy she's seeing but isn't sure about. Okay, so usually when girls say like, oh, I'm kind of seeing someone, so, you know, they're very out of control with their love life. Occasionally you meet a girl who like will be talking to a guy, and because she's talking to him, she's exclusive to him. It's super rare though. Usually when a girl's saying I'm seeing someone, what she's saying is, I have another option that's better than you. I'm gonna keep you in my back pocket. And if something works out, I'll cheat on him, or if they're together, or I'll pick you instead of him. But he's higher value enough based on my first impressions that I need to tell you about him as a barrier and as a wall. And there's different ways to respond to that. You can make it not a big deal. You can ask her about him and see how serious it really is. You can just ignore it completely and just keep going. So yeah, it's not a good sign. But then, obviously, she's full of shit. This girl just lies a lot, it seems like. I mean, girls chronically lie in their own ways by omitting information, or, you know, what's some ways that they can, I don't want you to misunderstand that like women are lying all the time, but they're definitely not telling the truth all the time. What women do is they lie by omission, which isn't technically lying, but it's definitely seen as deceitful. If you ask a question with obvious connotations of I want to know the whole story, and she just gives you, kind of like I fell asleep. Like you're texting her, oh, I fell asleep last night, sorry I didn't text back. Sometimes, most of the time, she'll be lying, and what she means by I fell asleep was, she's telling the truth, she did fall asleep, but she didn't fall asleep and that made her stop texting you, right? Now, not every time a girl says that she's lying, but I'm saying girls can lie in a really sneaky way where it's like, well, no, I really did fall, and I use it sometimes too. Like, someone asks me questions and I'll pick the right part of the question to answer, but I'm still kind of like hiding information. It's very political, I learned it from women. Anyways, bullshit, because that night we kiss and we go to second base. So she has this guy she's seeing, but then let, you know, me take off your fucking shirt. She called her phone with mine to leave her number. We hung out mostly every day for the next couple weeks. She'd pay for everything, but never got back to second place. All just over the close stuff and some kisses she'd pull back from randomly. So what she's doing here, she's paying for everything, which is actually a really good sign, but you can't get back to second place, so she's boyfriend zoning you. She gave you a lot up front. This is what girls do. They'll give you a lot of like, I don't know, sex or attention or kisses or whatever, how far they go up front, and then later they'll like put a hard line there, and you're just so desperate because you think of it as like a video game, but it's not. And I've made a video on that, by the way, and I'll put it in the description below. But it's not like, okay, I get this far, I'm stuck at this level now, and I just have to keep going. No. You could fuck her, and the next time you see her, she won't even kiss you because you have to rework back up to that level. So we were hanging out every day for the next couple weeks. If you're hanging out with a girl every day for the next couple weeks, you should fuck her by like the second or third date max. But if you're hanging out for 2 weeks every day and you're not fucking, you're fucked. You're basically just communicating to her that you have nothing else to do. You're totally willing to sacrifice your time and not get sex from it, and it shows a lack of value. She's paying for everything, which is nice. You would be like, I should put you in jail if you were paying for everything, but that's your saver. Then you were trying to pull her home to fuck. So you guys were hanging out, but never in private. Already another mistake. Your second or third date should have been 100% the next Netflix and chill. You said you were doing it the whole time though, and she was saying no. So maybe what happened is you kind of jumped the gun too much, and you kind of thought, oh, I can get easy sex by having Netflix and chill because she let me suck her titties. A girl could gobble your cock and then not fuck you. You saw that and were like, okay, easy lay, let's get her back to my place. But then you probably didn't pull correctly, obviously, because she didn't do it. And then now she's thinking, okay, he wants to fuck me. So then You actually made a good, like a fix to it and suggested a date at a restaurant. Nice restaurant, too much though. But if you can't get a girl back to your place, what you can do is shift strategies. Sometimes, let's say you text a girl like it's a third date, like, hey, come over, let's hang out at my place, da-da-da. You text better than that. I know, I'm just giving a short explanation. You say, let's come over to my place. She says no. Then you let a few days pass. Then you say, hey, can we go get ice cream? And she said yes. Because obviously she knows if she goes over to your place, you're either expecting sex or she expects that sex will happen because she likes you. That is gonna put up resistance unless she's open to it and you've played the game right. So by saying, let's go somewhere public, it can offset that and give you some more boyfriend points and where she's not gonna get scared that you're just interested in fucking her. Now, you got flaked on there too though. So obviously there was someone else in the picture, and it's her old roommate. It's coming back to stay into town and gets to stay at her place. Okay, yeah, they were obviously fucking while they were roommates after, and she wants to fuck again. Go fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. If you ever think a girl's hanging out with a guy, one-on-one especially, and there's no sexual context there, you're a fucking idiot. He could be the most beta, chode fucking cuck in the world. But if she's spending one-on-one time with him in a room alone, then she's being an emotional slut and giving him all the emotions. And girls like that who are just always playing about their guy friends, no, stay away from them. In my opinion, I think every guy friend is just trying to fuck her. And I think I have the truth there, but a lot of people will say that's controlling. So the guy comes, she sends a snap message saying if she's not playing games, she's doing one of three things, and then sends a dog filter snap of her and the guy. So what she's implying by that is, first of all, who the fuck is so basic who's like, here's my life. If I'm not playing video games, I'm doing one of three things. It's like she's an Instagram whore. And then she's showing a dog filter Snapchat of her and this guy that she definitely used to fuck, which is evident from the rest of this. So she's kind of a whore too. She's like, if I'm not playing video games, I'm sucking my old roommate's dick. Like, I don't know what the fuck, or is she implying that she's always on Snapchat? I have no fucking clue. But this girl just sounds like she's playing all sorts of games because she knows when you're playing the social media game, you have to realize that if you're dating any girls or talking to any girls and you post something, they're going to assume it's about you, and it's probably not that bad of an assumption. Same thing conversely. If you're dating a girl and she starts putting like dating memes and romance memes on her Instagram and stories and shit, you could probably assume that it has to do with you or another guy. So now you hang out with her a couple times after, but now she won't even let you put your hands on her. She won't even give you the smallest kiss. She goes back inside to hang out with her roommate. Oh my God, this girl's just playing, you guys. Hey babe, I'm gonna go out and hang out with this guy really quick. Don't put your hands on me. But I'm gonna stay around you and give you the impression that I'm interested in you. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm gonna go back and hang out with him. And he's sitting there waiting like, ooh, do I get pussy again? So then she said, oh, no, this is the worst part. I can only kiss her after I convince her I haven't kissed anyone else. So she's trying to monopolize your sexual freedom and say, you didn't kiss anyone else? Then I'll kiss you. But then she's obviously fucking this guy in her fucking room and then playing against each other. What the fuck, man? Holy shit. If a girl the only time you ever want to be like, no, I'm not a fuckboy and I'm not seeing any other girls, is if you're such a fuckboy that playing that card will help. Because you need to show her a little romance. And then you told her, unless she breaks it off with this guy she's seeing and it's a real date, and the guy she's seeing, at least one of them, or there's multiple, is the guy who came back to hang out. Don't give girls ultimatums if they're not your girlfriend. Those only work if she's really deeply indebted to you or, invested in you. You can't say, I'm not gonna see you again unless you stop seeing him. Don't be a fucking pussy. You're a guy. You're interested in one thing and one thing only at the beginning, sex. Then relationships and romance can happen after. But in the beginning, you need to be a fucking savage. And even if you do want a relationship, you have to, with your actions, you need to be focused on sex mostly. She said I might be able to hang at her house, get dinner, but I told her I was worried she was just using me as an emotional dildo in place of her boyfriend. You sound like a woman. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit if she's using me for anything. If I get to fucking fuck her pussy and I'm not losing any self-respect, right? If I'm not doing anything that's making me not respect myself as a man, I don't give a shit how she feels about me. As long as she's not mouthing off to me and being a bitch and she's stuck on my dick, I don't give a fuck. So you don't need to be worried like you are And there's so many things that you need to work on, and I went over all of them, but yeah, she's gone. There is saving this. They're saving anything technically, but there's no information I'm gonna give you right now that's going to fix it with this girl. The best thing you do is radio silence, as you say, and just ignore the fucking shit out of her. Start posting snaps and Instagrams with other girls, and if she comes back, then be like, hey, if you wanna hang out. Don't go anywhere public with her anymore. Unless she comes straight to your house or you straight to her house, don't hang out with her again. But you need to work on how you fucking text girls. You need to work on how you interact with them, how much you're willing to sacrifice time-wise, emotionally for them. And yeah, you need to up your game. So hopefully this video helped you, mister. Hopefully this video helped someone else who might have been in the same situation recently or used to be and nostalgically wants to remember what it's like to be a loser. And it's okay. I'm not calling you a loser as an insult. I'm calling you as a loser as in you're not in shape and you need to get to the fucking gym and eat better so you can get in shape. So follow my advice. Subscribe to this channel. Well, you are. Actually, that was your first message. So subscribe again. Ring the bell. If you send me a DM, don't be like, hey, subscribe. I want to know more. Fuck you. That's usually a sign that someone doesn't have great social skills, because a person with great social skills would say, hey man, I've been watching your videos. I'm a big fan of it. I have this question. If you have some free time, please answer it. And then if I answered or not, da-da-da. But he's obviously young. He's obviously a bit naive and new with girls. But that's okay. That's why I made this video for you. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hector Girls Chase? Hector Castillo from girlschase.com. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. I'm doing funny things with my hands. I don't know why. Follow me on Instagram. As I said, that's where you can send me messages. Have a one-on-one correspondence with me. I talked a lot. Okay, I'm gonna calm down now. All right.